Breaking news coming in from Nepal, where a plane has crashed. A tragedy that's taken place at the Kathmandu International Airport. This is a flight that was taking off from the Kathmandu International Airport that has crashed. It is the airlines is Saurya Airlines plane that has crashed at the international airport in Kathmandu. The crash occurred while the flight was trying to take off for Pokhara from Kathmandu. The plane was carrying technical staff of 19 people, including the pilots. There were no passengers on board. Firefighters and security personnel are currently trying to control the situation as smoke continues to billow out of that plane that has crashed. This was soon as it was trying to take off for Pokhara from the Kathmandu airport. This is a plane that has crashed. It was headed to Pokhara in Nepal. 19 people were on board. These were, the technical staff. No passengers were on board that Saurya flight. This plane that crashed during a takeoff that was taking place in Nepal. And just a minute, so while it was trying to take off is when the plane crashed. The plane was only carrying technical staff. There were 19 people on board that flight, Saurya Airlines, which was taking off for Pokhara from Kathmandu. There were no passengers on board is what we are hearing. As you can see visuals on your screen of smoke coming out of that flight. Firefighters and security personnel are currently trying to control the situation. So breaking news coming in of the Saurya Airlines aircraft that crashed during takeoff at the Tribhuvan International Airport in Kathmandu in Nepal. 19 people, including the crew, were on board that Pokhara bound flight, which met with an accident. The accident has taken place at about 11 o'clock in the morning local time, and the cause of the accident is yet not known. So the plane was trying to take off. It had technical staff on board. In all, there were 19 people on that flight, which included the airline crew, which basically was the pilot and the crew members, and also the technical staff of the Saurya Airlines, which were on that flight, which was meant for takeoff to Pokhara, but crashed. This is a flight that was to take off from Kathmandu, but crashed at the international airport itself. We have my colleague Ghazali joining us. Ghazali, what details do you have for us of this Saurya Airlines flight, which was to take off for Pokhara, but crashed at the Tribhuvan International Airport in Kathmandu at about 11 o'clock this morning?
The plane has crashed near Tribhuvan Airport, and after the accident, the rescue operation is going on. The plane was having 19 passengers in it. Initially, it has been suggested that they are the technical team only and not the passengers per se. But there were 19 people on board when it crashed near the Tribhuvan International Airport in Kathmandu. And the reports are suggesting, the initial reports which are coming in suggest that the aircraft is skidded off the runway during takeoff, resulting in this accident. As of now, the rescue operation is going on, and the preliminary information suggests that firefighters have also recovered the bodies of 4 people. So it's a tragic incident, and right now the rescue operation is going on near the airport.
Right, Ghazali, a very tragic accident that's taken place at the airport itself, very close to the Tribhuvan International Airport of Kathmandu. Like Ghazali is reporting, 4 bodies have been recovered of the 19 people that were on board that flight. As you can see visuals on your screen of smoke coming out of that flight. Ghazali, any information regarding the rescue operations? 4 bodies have come out. What about the fire? Is that under control now?
No, the firefighters have reached the spot. They are trying to control the fire, and simultaneously the rescue operation also includes the retrieving of bodies. Since the Tribhuvan International Airport, its spokesperson said that there were 19 people on board. They were all the technical staff and not the passengers. So out of those 19, around 4 bodies have been recovered. An official confirmation is awaited where all 19 have died or anybody is the survivor as well. So once the bodies are recovered, once the official confirmation comes in, as of now only 4 bodies have been recovered. The rest 15 will be recovered once the rescue operation finishes. It has just started. The firefighters have just reached the spot at the airport, at the Tribhuvan International Airport. The reason of the accident as of now suggests perhaps that the aircraft is skidded at the airport, which led to this accident.
Ghazali, how soon after, it would have been perhaps just minutes while it was trying to take off, is when this tragedy struck?
The Tribhuvan International Airport spokesperson said that within minutes of takeoff, this incident happened because that is when it skidded off the runway, and it took no more time before it was trying to take off that it met with an accident there.
Right, so of course we don't know details. These are just preliminary reports that are now coming out. From what we hear so far, from what we know is that 4 bodies have been recovered from this accident that's taken place in Kathmandu. 4 lives have been lost. There were 19 people on board. Ghazali, from initial reports that are coming out, is that it was technical staff along with the crew of the airlines which was on board that aircraft.
Yes, there were no passengers on board, but the plane was only carrying few technical staff, and smoke was seen coming from the plane, and firefighters and security personnel are trying to control the situation right now. This plane was flying from Pokhara from Kathmandu airport, and that is when this incident happened. As of now, the complete details or the reason for the accident is not known yet. The officials who are present at the airport, they are just saying that perhaps the reason for this accident was because it is skidded off the runway. More details will only emerge once the rescue operation is over, the bodies are recovered, and then perhaps the technical staff, those who will probe it, will find out that what was the exact reason for this accident.